Tampa Bay Buccaneers quarterback competition. Kyle, was it Trask, right? Yeah. And my main man, Baker Mayfield, got off to a red-hot start. If I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, the bag's going over the head. Oh. Hey, Baker Mayfield and Kyle Trask.
What the?
All right. And this was Baker a week ago. Yep, still, that's called October Baker Mayfield right there. Yes, by the way, Tampa's odds of winning the Super Bowl are now 3 million to 1. Go for it.
After that video. After that video.
Apparently, they're going to hand the ball off 50 times a game. That's what they're going to do. All right, number 3.
Wow.
I'm not a big Argentinian soccer guy, but I'm more a Brazil soccer guy, of course. But is it Argentina? Yeah. Argentina has a famous player that they erected a statue of, or it's a manager. I guess he was a coach of one of their soccer teams. And people are noticing that there's something interesting about the statue. If you guys want to put that up there, just go down a little bit if you can, or maybe lose that bottom.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That is a huge trophy he's holding.
Yeah.
Look at the size of that medal around his neck, Craig.
Yeah. Who knew that they played the Stanley Cup in Argentina? So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I think you get where we're getting at here.
Come on.
Michelangelo's David's like, gosh, darn it. In any event, the sculptor is a woman. Took her 3 years to make this sculpture. She is a very horny, very lonely. I'm sorry, she's happily married for sure. But here's what she said afterwards. The work is meant to be seen from underneath.
Oh, yes, it was.
Because that makes it better.
It does.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you need some shade, it's more noticeable in a photograph. I exaggerated that part, and I understood that it has to do with a gesture towards the fans. It's not sexual, no. Yes. In every video I've seen it is. And it has to do with the other things such as vitality. Well, if that's based on vitality, that dude's going to live forever. Yeah. Now, apparently, she did try a backup sculpture that I've not seen yet. Oh, come on.
Oh, that is terrifying.
The good news is that is to scale. I will say that. I will say that. Hey, sculpture in Argentina.
What the? Honestly, I want her to build a statue of me.
No, you don't.
A little bit.
No, you don't. All right, number 4. There's a big thing in Europe. It's a big sport, actually. It happens once a year, and it's called the annual cheese rolling race. All these contestants go up a very large hill, and they take a wheel of cheese, and they throw it down the hill, and then the first competitor to run or fall or flip down the hill and get the cheese roll is the big winner. She won, but didn't know it for about a half hour.
Oh, my God.
Because she was knocked unconscious.
Oh, for sure.
No joke. One more time. Yeah, but she rolls across the finish line first there, and she's the big winner of the annual European cheese rolling contest. She said afterwards that it was well worth the blackout, and she's just happy that her family can eat cheese for the next 9 months. Hey, lady in the cheese rolling contest.
What the?
Brings us to number 5. Yeah. When I first saw this guy's name, I thought I was being had. To be honest with you, I thought it was one of those trolling accounts because I didn't realize that the head coach of Missouri's football team is a guy named Eli Drinkwitz. It just sounded like it was a fake name.
Yeah.
Turns out it's not. But he made news yesterday because he's very upset that there are kids on the Missouri football team who are making more money via NIL than his brother-in-law makes as a pediatrician who saves lives. And that's bothersome to the head coach of the Missouri football team. Memo to the head coach. You make $6 million a year. You're the highest paid person in the state of Missouri.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, you make more money than a pediatrician who saves lives.
Right.
Right?
Absolutely.
Right.
Coach Drinkwitz.
What the? Also, your
Drinkwitz.
That's a tough one, right?
Yeah, Drinkwitz.
Yeah. Hey, honey, who you dating? Oh, wait till you meet Eli. Oh, what's his last name? Drinkwitz. You're not dating him on my watch, right? And one last story for you before we move on here, and that is the plight of 83-year-old Al Pacino, one of the great legendary American actors of all time, who is clearly very jealous of Robert De Niro. Because Robert De Niro, we announced a couple weeks ago, he announced is having another baby.
Yes.
Congratulations to him.
Yes.
All right, he'll never see that baby turn 8, but that's another thing for another day. Al Pacino is 83, and it was announced yesterday that his 29-year-old girlfriend, so clearly she has mental problems, is 8 months pregnant.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Congrats.
There's a part of me that wants to say, you go get him, Al. But there's another part that's so disgusting. I have a tough time with it, right?
Well, at least he looks great.
Does he?
No. He looks awful.
He's 83 years old.
He looks like Al Pacino at 83 years
Think
old.
about this.
83.
Think about this. Jack Nicholson is 4 years older than that. And that didn't stop the Jokic brothers from...
Nothing stopping them.
Hey there. Thank you so much for watching The Carton Show. You can subscribe right here to get all the latest bits and segments from the show. And by the way, while you're at it, we have a lot of great shows on FS1, so check them out too.